Hello, happy bros. Hey, you're about to get a face full of the Kenn Bosak. He's a mentor. That's what I heard. He's a connector. Oh, yeah. He's a brilliant leader. I've seen it. He's Kenn Bosak. Oh, happy bro. You gotta get some Bitcoin and hold it. Happy bros. You gotta get those NFTs and you gotta hodl that stuff. You gotta hodl it. 'Cause I'm Kenn bro. We got your Bitcoin, bro. He's an original. Buy some NFTs and hold them. How many times does he have to tell you? Going to the moon. We're going to the moon. We're going to the moon. We're going to the moon. Going to the moon. We're going to the moon. We're gonna get real high. 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 Yeah, we're going to the moon. We're going to the moon. Bro, we're going to the moon. Oh yeah, we're going to the moon. We're gonna get real high. Real high. Yep. Real high. Hello, happy bros. Come get your Kenn Bosak.
And we're live, bros. Cheers.
Hey, it's alive.
Guys,
Our guest today is La Drop with Cheese, our bro, Joseph. How goes it? And the co-host is always Nathan. Love is the answer. We're gonna do this to commemorate the moment.
I'm just hitting this shit today. Oh no, they're hitting back. Oh no. Can you guys do this thing? Do you know that one? Where it's like the speed bag?
the speed bag.
It's actually very hard to do.
It is tough.
There was like some really old guy on YouTube who made a video about how he hits the bag, and you'll hear it hit 4 times. It's him hitting the bag hitting the top, but then the bag, he hits it on the way back. Yeah, exactly. I'm just like,
yeah.
And then
There's a science to it. You don't have to be actually good at punching or fighting or anything to do that. There's like a very specific rhythm and tech. It's like really just kind of like moving your wrist and then throwing like a teeny bit of elbow into it.
But he's not just punching it forward. He's punching it forward, then back, forward, back. So it's with like 2 hits.
Yeah, the idea is to be able to like just like forward and like reverse it around, even like around your other hand, you know?
I try and stay away from punching those bags. One of my best friends in life, we were at a bar, and you know those boxing machines, how hard you can hit the thing and it goes.
Oh shit, yeah.
He swung a little bit too high on the bag and hit the post, and then he broke his finger on it. And yes, of course we were drunk, but it's just, you
At
know,
least he was premeditated.
I've broken a toe on one of those things. I threw a kick at one and it broke.
Dude, those things just are human killers.
Those like punching machines are usually like across the room and completely opposite from the love tester. You know what I mean? Like the thing you squeeze it and it's like, oh, you're very lovable, and then right across the fucking bar, there's like testosterone just poof, trying to break the machine.
Yeah. Also, you're in a bar and you hear that doom in the back. You're just like, Jesus, what was that? Like every like 5 minutes, someone just like makes this giant noise.
They put that machine there so people don't fight each other, and they go to the machine as the qualm, right? Like, hey, we're gonna settle this with this machine. Whoever punches harder was right to like all along.
Dude, a lot of. I mean, I'm not trying to like flex or anything, but like a lot of those dudes hitting that machine are not gonna win any bar fights. It's usually people like trying to show off and make a big noise. I've seen like little kids go hit the thing after and get higher scores.
I've seen those videos. I've seen somewhere the girlfriends of the guys trying to show off actually like embarrass them because they actually know how to throw a punch.
That's like me and Tiara probably.
Yeah, just because you're like huge doesn't mean you know how to throw a punch. Like there's like I've seen the videos where like little or like their girlfriend punching like she knows how to throw a punch. Oh,
women are great fighters actually, because I trained MMA for like years, kickboxing, boxing. I've done that my entire life. Like,
dude, guess who's in the chat? Sultan Crypto.
What up?
What up, bro? Sultan Crypto, much appreciated.
You my knees.
Yeah, I don't know if you're wearing pants or not, but we're gonna assume it. Okay.
It's so good. You guys are worried.
We got D&B in the chat. How goes it? Thanks for tuning in. How goes it? Santino, Chili B, Crawler. Much love, bro. Much love. Thanks for all the support. Bobcat, much love. Thanks everybody for tuning in. Don't forget to, if you're watching this on Twitter, hit it with a retweet. If you're watching on YouTube, just share the YouTube live stream out. We're also live on Facebook as well, so you can go over to Facebook, share it out. I guess, it's LeDrop's second time, so I guess we can skip a lot of the bullshit. And I wanted to kind of recap just a little bit about what your thoughts were about shitcoin and NFTs and crypto here in Miami.
Yeah, so it was my second time being in Miami for like NFT events. I was here back for Decentral, and that was a really cool conference, great events. But I would say this time, I mean, having shitcoin be at the front of that week and then Bitcoin Miami the second half of the week, it was just a monstrous week of amazing people, amazing vibes. You know, the thing I noticed about like Miami versus New York, they kind of have that like entitled, well, we're the best in NFTs. We're moving the thing forward fast, right? It's kind of that like, we got this. Everyone in Miami's like, we want this so bad. Come on and join us. Everyone move here. We'll make deals with you. Like, it's such a great vibe down there, man. It's like, I feel like it's my second home now besides Chicago. You know, it was a great time.
I'm from Chicago too. Are we about to get a Miami condo together? What just happened?
What just happened?
I
do think you should, though. Honestly, before things keep taking off, it's sort of like the physical version of Bitcoin is property in Miami. So
yeah,
so it wouldn't be a bad idea to look at getting a condo here together. Plus, I could hang out with you all the time. That would be fun.
Would you be surprised if Miami was the first city to start doing like actual like NFT backed like real estate transactions? Like, here's your NFT.
There are. Somebody's doing that. Damn it. Right after my show with Stash yesterday, when we got off the show, we looked for news articles for the next show, and it was like the first thing that came across my article like list. I can't remember. Somebody in the chat, please help me find this name. But there is a company that is doing physical property. Like, you'll be able to like get a mortgage on a house with your NFT as collateral. So using your Bored Ape to buy a mansion. I can't remember who it is now, but it was just like new news. So that's a thing for sure. I don't know if it's here in Miami though.
It would be cool if a forward-thinking crypto city like Miami would just require it for like all real estate companies. Hey, just do this little thing, or maybe provide some like incentive to do that somehow.
The first house that was sold as an NFT is here in Miami. That happened.
So it would be cool if they just like scaled that up and were like, hey, we do this now. And they kind of force the adoption a little bit. I mean,
Could
someone's
you
gonna
imagine what would happen to property value if houses were NFTs and how like the market could like it's so manipulable, right? So like I could just see whales like dumping the market for like a row of like houses, right? Just to mess with the property value and then just sweep up by the neighborhood. Like they're playing Monopoly, right? Like
Maybe I was just about to say it's real life Monopoly. It'd be very interesting to see. What
it would be interesting because it's sort of what happens now, but it's a gated game. Like the game that's being played with houses and hotels right now, it's not very inclusive. If you tokenized it, it's just he who has money can play the game. Anybody can get the money at that point, right? You buy a shit coin at 10,000 X's, and now you can play the game, right? So I don't know. That would be interesting to see what like a 12-year-old would do in a situation where they can do the same things Mark Cuban can do, but without releasing their identity.
We know what the man is going to do. What would a bunch of degens do?
Yes.
Like, that's what I'm going to see.
Speaking of degens doing shit, bro, what have you got going cooking over on Wax, bro?
So right now I just have a decent collection, probably like 100 NFTs on Wax. Anything from like Matchbox to MLB. I think one Kenn Bosak NFT on Wax. And I actually am now a member of the Bro Club on YouTube. I just bought a subscription today.
Oh, bro, so, thank you.
You all gonna make it, bro.
I have to send you an NFT. Actually, I have, and I saw there's a few people that have changed colors. Crawler changed colors recently, and oh, shout out to Artificials. Dingleberry's up in here. How goes it? His color changed. I have to send out YouTube NFTs for my YouTube supporters. I have those NFT badges. Yeah, it's like an old concept, but when you subscribe to the YouTube channel, you're supposed to like hit me up. I think there's like info in the subscription form when you signed up, and it was like send me your Wax address so you can get an NFT. I was like the first person that was giving NFTs for people that were YouTube supporters and also on Patreon. So that's cool. So I have to send you that NFT. Thanks for the support on YouTube, bro.
Yeah, of course, man. I gotta support you. You had such a great event. You're shitcoin founder. I was able to speak and talk shit about some projects and plug some good ones. And at the end, I always give out free NFTs for my own personal collection. It's great because you assume everyone owns NFTs at these things, right? Even founders of blockchain projects don't own any NFTs. It's shocking.
I don't know shit about crypto, to be honest. And I hate to say it that way, but a lot of the biggest people in crypto don't know shit. They probably couldn't even send you Bitcoin because they'd be like, they'd have to look it up.
I have to look it up. Oh, that's a great picture. That's so cool.
Oh, he's one of them for sure. Like, how do I should I use Lightning Network? What do I do? Like, I don't know. Gary Vee doesn't get it. I'm sorry, guys.
So I just did an NFT drop last week on Finaply. You just passed the ad there. Finaply is an NFT marketplace that they have to approve very specific people to get on there. There's like Hall of Famers. The Kentucky Death Row Records has an NFT drop on there.
That's awesome.
I don't know how
what the fuck,
but on there, and
I love when that happens.
I only released the first 6. I have more. It's going to be an evolving collection, but we want to kind of keep the numbers low, sell out, and then kind of add more content of really cool NFTs. Like some of my artwork's going to be dropping. You'll be able to get my glasses as an NFT with some artwork that I do. But one of the really cool ones, if you click on the bottom right, it says "Let's fucking go." So that is drawn by my good friend Teal One. He's a Chicago graffiti artist. If you want to put the sound up for it, it's my
312, by the way.
Oh yeah, let me do this. When I screen share, I have to select audio as well for you, but they could hear it. So,
yeah. So
there we go.
Voice, he's mixing it, and my buddy.
Let's fucking go. Let's fucking fucking go. Let's fucking go.
Let's fucking
Let's
go.
I love it. That got me going, honestly.
So do you like
Yeah.
when you get this? Do you like own the audio? Could I like put this into like a mix or something that I'm dropping?
Yeah. Absolutely. It's all yours,
Oh,
man.
yeah.
The Phygital collection. So that Let's Fucking Go, I actually print on a nice t-shirt for you. So you can wear your NFT too.
Yo. Maybe me and Bang Out will make a song with that.
Hey, the
I would love-
NFT is only $100, bro. Just saying.
I mean, I think we should do it. I'm gonna talk to him. I think we're gonna do it. All right.
Fuck yeah, man.
To do is to buy that.
So you have
it's
your
hard to do.
list
It's a lucky
of what's hot and what's not.
You mean, can you sort by what's hot and what's not hot?
Meta hot.
Meta hot.
But
I know. I remember this from last time we were on the live stream, and I love that you haven't changed the thing with this because this is perfect.
I mean, you want to see a not impressed rating, very recent?
Yes.
Okay, just page down a little bit in the James Harden review that I put on NFT drop on Autograph, which is Tom Brady's platform, is pretty scathing. I didn't hold back
This
because
one.
he's a fucking bust at this point in the NBA. Autograph usually releases 16,000 NFTs. They only let him release 2,000. He still hasn't sold out. There's no,
Wow.
he didn't mention the word NFT on his Twitter. You know, like he's just another cash grab celebrity. So I'm like, don't fucking buy this piece of shit. Wait till Michael Jordan NFTs come out on XRP.
Yes.
Then you buy a true champion.
XRP
That's-
NFTs.
I mean, it's kind of it's going to be the chosen chain of like, monetary transactions.
So let's
Probably.
see. Has he sold out yet? No, he has only sold. He has 933 remaining.
It's cool too, but like, damn.
I mean, the artwork is
Buy
great,
themselves out for the
Just did a great
right?
but I mean, it's tough to sell NFTs in general. And if you don't care about the NFT community, it's fucking impossible. Thank
Yeah,
you. Good luck.
$100, man. I mean,
Would have done more and just have him at $10 or something. He's gonna have to buy the rest of those himself. I'm sorry.
so like, I feel like stuff like this should just do something and then give it away to the 2,000 people. Like that, all this kind of stuff should always be some form of an airdrop, and then let the secondary market decide what they're worth, and you just live off whatever secondary market royalties you've worked out. But
How
like,
pumped is OpenSea though?
because
Like,
I couldn't think of like,
DraftKings can't compete. That's crazy.
or raffle it, right? You just make it $1, see how many people enter, and then the 2,000 random people get one. But yeah, this is sick art. I ain't gonna lie, like it is pretty
Yeah.
cool.
I hate to shit on it because the art's dope. I love it.
Yeah.
Dude, the beard looks. I just want to touch it.
Me too. It looks real. I like the neck, the
Is-
little the pattern there. It's dope.
Then you should buy some of this artist's NFTs that they did that you don't have to pay Tom Brady $200 for.
You know what? Who is the artist? It's not like they named the artist here. It's not like art by right here, bottom middle, like most things. Right?
Yeah, they
Like
should've
I
let
feel
the
like
artist-
before NFTs, you would see a photo of something or an image of something in an article somewhere, and it would always say like right here, by whoever the fuck did the art or whoever took
That's
the
the
photo.
problem I'm having right now, man. Like it's hard to get your name out there, and people don't want to help a lot of times.
There's
Even
no
people-
bottom right, no
Yeah.
bottom right signature.
Mhm.
Like, put the name on it at least.
It might be worth $100 to somebody that's a fan of the artist if they actually knew who the artist was who made it.
Thank you. Like some of us have like big whales that buy our stuff, and if you actually put the name on it, like it might move the collection a little better. It's very interesting. Like a little, and that goes a long way with the NFT community too, because a lot of companies like this don't realize that like the community sees that. The way that's the first thing that your eye went to is who did it. oh, that's not up here. Like a lot of people are saying that right now, probably. And they do that with a lot of these collections in general. Because, you know, the artists flocking to this space, it's not just because it was the cool thing to do. Like they actually thought, here's my opportunity to make it. I've put my love, my passion on the line in life. I've really exposed myself and in a way come out of hiding and just express myself honestly. The least they can do is put my name on it, right? So you look at this artist, this nameless, faceless artist here, and it's James Harden now. Like that's who it is to people. And this person will never get their credit. Vincent van Gogh had to kill himself before anybody gave a shit. It's unfortunate, but it's true.
True. No, it is.
Well, hopefully this artist doesn't do the same thing. We'll have to do a shout out to him or some or her, whoever.
Exactly.
Because it is badass.
I mean, for all we know, it was Sultan Crypto. You know what I mean?
And that's the thing. There's people like Sultan that don't get enough credit. There's such amazing people in this space, and we need to champion the community artists more than somebody like James Harden. Because somebody like Beeple, like that, it didn't take a James Harden to create a Beeple. It took Beeple. And then companies plugged into that, obviously, and helped promote it. But like
Artificial says it was AJ.
I mean, that's the thing, right? Like there's another person that makes a lot of the art that we see in this ecosystem and doesn't get enough credit.
Yeah, I agree, man. We need to, it's all about the artists, you know?
Yeah. I mean, that's the only reason people care about NFTs, let's be real, was because artists got into it and it became this collectible thing. Like people pay. I mean, if you look at Jeff Koons, he paid somebody paid $60 million for the balloon dog. And it's a physical piece of art. Somebody paid $69 million for Beeple, or I think it was $70 million for Jeff's piece. But anyway, the point is that the digital piece of art sold for almost as much as like one of the highest sales of all time. And that's like at the beginning. So wait for like 10, 20 years to go by. Some of these early people like Beeple, their stuff is going to like start selling for like probably even more. What happens when we see the first $1 billion NFT sale?
Definitely. It's not going anywhere. It's only going up, man. Eventually, everything's going to be an NFT, and we're all going to have crypto as national currencies.
Yeah.
That's the way it's trending.
So I wanted to share this link with everybody in the chat just to make sure.
I love your robe, by the way.
Thank you. Yeah.
I
thought it would be different. We're going to be doing a double cheese today, bros, over here. So go on over to the link, or you can go to ledropwithcheese.com and you can navigate your way here. But I just posted this link, and it's on Twitter as well, Telegram as also. 4 p.m. So wait, what time Eastern was it again? I forget. This is the podcast. All right, there we go. Here's where we're talking about the Fin Tank. It's at 5 p.m. Eastern. Time zones are hard, okay, guys? Time zones are hard.
There's a lot of them. Is there 24 of them? Is that how that works? There's 24 hours? No? Yes,
no. Hemispheres of the Earth.
Yeah, but think about it. If you go west, you're going back in time to us because we're east, right? And you're losing an hour each time. So
each time,
is it an hour
each, I don't know, a couple hundred miles, right? Something like that.
Each time zone,
you
lose an hour.
Yeah.
So is it 24 time zones?
Is it 24?
I could just Google this, right?
Yeah, somebody. I don't think that's a thing, dude. There's like 4.
No, there's 4 in the U.S. alone, right?
No, there's a lot more than that, but I don't.
Okay. See, that's the only ones I know of. Oh shit! Artificial says no more daylight savings. No fucking way. Really? Have we abolished daylight savings?
How's that possible?
How's that not bigger news? I feel like we should be.
Who told you that?
Yeah, I mean, that's
who
one.
Told you that?
Days my favorite day at the bar is when you spring forward, or no, when you fall back an hour and the bars stay open another hour illegally. Oh, look at that! Nathan's correct.
He's right. That's a lot of time zones. What the fuck? That's so many time zones. I can't
Name
name more
more.
than 4. What the
Figure
fuck?
the Earth goes around one rotation in 24 hours, right? So one rotation, we're all on the same day.
Yeah, I mean, if somebody can list them all in the chat, we'll send you an NFT. How about that?
That is a lot of zones. Okay, that's a lot of zones.
That's a ton of zones.
Well, in the eastern zone of time at 5 p.m. till 5:30, I'm gonna be chatting, just kind of shooting the chib about NFTs and this space in general. So stop on over, RSVP. I dropped the link. Let me do it one more time. And yeah, Joey, you had a really cool story about this. So tell people a little bit about like FinTank and how you got involved.
Yeah, so FinTank is comprised of David Carmen and George Vukotic. They're like hedge fund guys. George is a PhD from Harvard. They are very much into the global finance. They're members of the global DCA, which they help write legislation for cryptocurrency for the US government. Okay. So they're very involved in the crypto and finance space, a lot of traditional finance as well. But these guys were looking to kind of get their audience of 30,000 plus people to kind of learn about NFTs because they see it as, you know, the future, that NFTs are here to stay. It's only going to grow. It's a great marketing tool, to say the least. So they kind of reached out to me, and now I'm the host of FinTank's NFT speaker series, which is going to be a bi-weekly series. And we have different dynamic guests. And I'm really fucking honored to have Kenn Bosak as our first guest. It kind of started off where I was the first guest. And then they're like, why don't you just be the host? And I'm like, okay, that works. And I want my first guest to be Kenn Bosak. So it worked out. Come on out. And, you know, there'll be 20 minutes of kind of a few questions here and there. We want you to talk about whatever your strengths are, you know, like whatever NFT strategy advice, you know, you want to give would be amazing. And then there's 10 minutes of Q&A after the 20 minutes, and then that's it. So register down below. Yeah,
and with the link, you guys got it. Like I said, don't forget to share this live stream out. That would be helpful too, to get the information out there. Yeah, sharing is caring, and retweets are proof of giving a fuck.
Yeah, and retweets get repeats. If you like it, we'll keep bringing it to you. If not, no, I'm just kidding. You know, people used to say that stuff. They're like, hey, if you like us, help us keep coming to you by doing this. So cheesy. But maybe we should do something. I mean, come on, guys.
Well, that's kind of what like NFTs are for, like, you know, instead of like super chatting, just go pick up an NFT. Or it's sort of like you said, like, you know, back in the day, like public broadcasting, they'd be like, buy this tote bag or donate and we'll send you this tote bag or whatever. It's like, donate, we'll send you this NFT. That's why I got the NFTs for the YouTube super chat stuff. So, oh, you know what? If you have like Artificials has one of those, Chili Bee has one of those like icons next to their name. It says that you're a YouTube supporter. Can you comment your Wax wallet address? I want to send out some badges. It's been a bit. Actually, I think I don't know if I might have to make new ones for the new year, because I feel like in the description it was specifically for last year. So I may have to make new ones for this year. So yeah, I need all the peoples that have that icon to comment their Wax wallet addresses for me.
Are you giving out expired NFTs or expired badges? Are you giving out expired badges? Those things are like milk. They will kind of get a little gross after a while, guys. I'm sorry.
Yeah, no, I actually have to check, because in the description it may say specifically. It may not be that specific though. It may just say for like being a YouTube supporter, but it may say for being a YouTube supporter for like a specific year.
Are you in a bunker?
Yeah. You like it?
It's dope. Honestly, it just occurred to me that you might be in a bunker.
I'm
cool.
also in a bunker.
Yeah, that's the Chicago bunker, I could tell. I see that Cubs sign.
Yeah.
What else?
Yeah. Super Plastic back here, the collabo with the Gorillas that they did.
Oh shit. I love the Gorillas. Kenn used to play this one. What Gorillas song do you play all the time? We used to watch the video a lot before the show.
A
Ooh,
few different ones. I like Feel Good.
Feel Good, yeah, Feel Good.
Yeah.
Inc. Yeah, that one's good. All their
Um,
videos are sick.
Hey, so what was like your favorite event down there for Bitcoin Miami, other than the conference and the after party that you were a part of? Did you get to a bunch of events down there?
yes and no, but I'm trying to think. Like honestly,
Hmm.
best memory from it would be I guess I had like a little private shindig thing with Divvy Daddy and Papa Joe. We went out on like a yacht. It was like a quiet thing. Like it was a yacht party without partying. We were all just like talking, and it was very relaxing. We just like were eating and sipping on some stuff. But
Conversation.
yeah, but like when we were going by all the other yachts, they were like jamming out the music and jumping up and down like idiots, and we like forgot to even turn the music on. We were so into just really talking with each other, and I don't know, it was really relaxing and chill. I think like Queen Lisa was there, right, babe?
Yeah, it was so nice.
Yeah, there was a
Like,
few
it was
people.
the chillest thing. We forgot to put on the music. We just smoked, talked. It was really nice. We were like all
I have her
grown-ups.
in a cage in the back. You can't see her.
Yeah, I was like, is she in the vent?
Yeah,
Where-
she's yelling through the vent. Yeah.
You put it in the vent and then you put it on.
Oops.
Weird visual. How did I think of that? It's messed up.
But yeah, I mean, the Purple Palm collective creative place, the Purple Bodega, where we had the after party. Like shitcoin again. You said besides shitcoin. I guess that might be besides it. Like it was like the after party venue, but like me and Brooke, we've been going back there like very frequently ever since that after party. It's a really good venue. I like the people there. They're just like the people that like go there and attend it, right? You know, like the people that work there are amazing and run shops there are great. But like just the kind of environment, the people that are attracted are I'm just like meeting really good people every time I go to the Purple Bodega. Plus, shout out to Steven, the owner. He said I can drop off the bubblegum machine and have the Kenny dolls there. So for $1, 4 quarters, you can get a physical NFT at the Purple Bodega now.
Only place in the world.
Oh,
boy.
badass.
Yeah.
That's badass. No,
Exclusive.
what is that food that they have there?
No, it's different every time, dude. That's what I
That
mean.
is so dope.
It's like it's sort of like a WeWork pop up kind of a flea market vibe. Like there's so many different businesses that run different days of the week that do different things, and there's different events all the time. So it's the same place, but it's very different on a daily basis.
That's hippie shit, dude. I love that.
Know that there was a whole huge back garden area. Like I was inside the whole time for that after party, and then they kind of shuffled us outside towards the end. I'm like, God, this back area is gorgeous as well and enormous. It was a great location.
But think my YouTube badges are evergreen. They don't have a year in the description, so I'm good.
Nice.
Yeah.
I love the term evergreen.
Hey, I'll take what I can get over here. You know, I'm like in the south side of the metaverse, you know?
What part of Chicago are you in? Are you in the south side?
I'm just north of Chicago. Like,
Okay.
yeah,
I was
so
gonna say, man.
the city right this second. But yeah, I was like born and raised in Chicago. I did like Catholic schools my whole life, even through DePaul University, you know? So, you know, funny side story is I was raised by a priest and a nun. So I'm adopted. I'm Native American, but
Cool.
you know, I was adopted from birth, and my dad and mom were both in the Catholic service. Like my dad was a priest, she was a nun. Vatican II happened. They thought they were going to allow priests and nuns to marry. That didn't happen, so they left the service because they wanted to have a family. They couldn't have kids, so they adopted me and my sister. And so I'm like kind of a Native American Irish Catholic dude who's like a war veteran, and now I'm just trying to build the metaverse the right way with you guys.
That's awesome, dude.
Dude.
I actually love that. That's a cool story. That's
And
so cool. Like something about that moment just now is beautiful. The way you opened up. Like I want more people to do that. Like what was the most challenging part of like that upbringing in terms? Like were you in the city of Chicago during that too? Because I know that was a challenging place to grow up for a lot of people during that time.
Yeah, so I was on the north side. I was about 4 blocks away from Lincolnwood, which is like a neighboring north suburb. And it was a safe neighborhood. It was predominantly Orthodox Jewish in my neighborhood. I had a park across the street, but you know, my mom taught at my grade school, so that was challenging, right? Like you know, like the only detention I ever got in grade school was issued by my mother, you know, like that's, but she was hard on me, and Catholic guilt's a real thing. But I would say the hardest thing about being raised that way is I didn't look like my parents. You know what I mean? So it was very obvious.
Did they get accused of kidnapping you often when you were at the mall? Did people come up to you like, "Are you okay?
Are you okay?"
No, nothing like that. But they made it very clear to me from a young age, you know, like, hey, you're adopted. You know, we weren't able to have kids, so you and your sister are adopted. So I understood from a young age, but it was always kind of like, you know, I'd go to Ireland growing up. I'm 8 years old playing in my cousin's yard, and they're like, who's that black boy over there? You know, we're talking like a northern part of Ireland there, where like 1980s, and they don't see a lot of different races in that part of town. So yeah, it was, but I mean, you know, I had a very good upbringing.
Dude, that's so cool. I always wanted to go to Ireland, man. How was that? Did you get to kiss like a Blarney Stone? Did you do like some traditional?
Kiss the Blarney Stone.
Well, I haven't kissed the Blarney Stone. I wouldn't, because all the locals piss on it. Yeah.
Damn, I'm Irish too.
Tourists. But Ireland's amazing. It's like, honestly, the people there are so kind and welcoming and generous. They're witty, they love their drink, and they're socializing. And, you know, it's just an amazing community of people that, you know, transcends other countries that I've traveled to. But, you know, I have family that lives there, and I try and get back as often as I can.
Well, yeah, I definitely want to visit. It's on the bucket list for sure. I got to knock Hong Kong off that that list, and Ireland's like right after, and then Tokyo, Australia.
I want to go to Greece. I want to go to Thailand. I used to want to move to Thailand because I was a fighter for a while. I wanted to just do Muay Thai. And I was like, I want to move to Tiger Muay Thai. I want to live in the gym. And I'm just going to go to breakfast every morning and then go train and then go home and just read books.
I can see Joey being a fighter. Did you do any fighting? Did you do any fighting growing up?
So I was in the Army, right? And I learned a certain amount of Brazilian jiu-jitsu there. And, you know, I don't like to fight. I have gotten it in my life just because, you know, when your parents pass away, it's tough to deal with, right? So I had a lot of anger, and that was what spurred my fights, you know, in this aggression. But mental health's a real thing. I haven't gotten into a physical altercation in 7 years. You know, I see a therapist. I know that this anger is never helping. It's only hurting situations.
I'm right with you.
You know, that's.
I was going to segue into you and Nathan should spar for content.
It's been about the same amount of time since my last all right. So I got in a pretty crazy fight in traffic about 7 years ago.
Oh my God.
Yeah. So I've reformed my life. I used to be, I've always been very generous and kind and loving, but I was wild, bro. Like I did not think before I did stuff. I've learned a lot, but I've got some stories. Like when in that scenario, when somebody got out of the car and started walking up, I was like, okay. Like, and nowadays I'm like, oh no, get out of here somehow. So it's like I know what you mean. Like there's a shift that happens sometimes when you start to kind of like better yourself and go to therapy and all this stuff. Like something clicks and you look back at that former life and you're like what the fuck was I doing? You're like, what was happening? Like, what was going on in there? It's insane. Like, that's a crazy person. And like, a lot of us have been there. Like, Ken, I know that you've got some shit too, like that you've probably dealt with. And like, oh, I know that you have. And a lot of us have come so far. I don't think that it's time to forget that. This is probably actually a good opportunity for people to like remember some of the shit that they've been through and where they're at now and how far they've come. Because you just reminded me of a lot, man. Like, this has been a journey.
Yeah, man, I'm an honest guy, and there's no, I have nothing to hide. You know what I mean? Like, I'm all transparent. Everything I do is on the blockchain nowadays. It's like, I'm transparent too. I aspire to be that way all the time, because it sucks trying to remember lies and, try to hide aggression instead of just talking to someone about it.
Yeah.
Mental health didn't exist when I was in the army and when I grew up. Like, it was shut up and white, man up, right? That's the lingo that I grew up with, right? But nowadays it's a real thing, and it's always been a real thing. We just are now talking about it publicly everywhere, and it's great. I'm glad that it's finally come this far.
Me too. I think it's up to people like us to just keep towing that line, keep pushing it forward, keep kind of like bringing it up. And because like I even in the last year, like I have a few dudes that I hang out with that like would not say I love you to another dude and stuff, and like they all say it now. It's because I'm relentless about it, and like I appreciate you for that too. It's cool. Ken, what about you? Like, what's the craziest shit that you've kind of overcome? You don't have to like get specific, but if you want to, I mean,
A lot. I don't know. I
I'm
guess
putting you on the spot.
I guess recently just a lot of loss, the fam type shit with my brother, my dad, my grandfather, they all committed suicide right after each other in that 1 year period. That was pretty tough, but
Oh, sorry.
yeah, yeah, but I don't know, like just seeing it and dealing with that, I know that what I mean. It's not just me, but the whole family has gotten stronger and closer over all that, and we talk more now, and randomly cousins will reach out and shit like that, more often. So it's just those things, you know what I mean? So it's like it was definitely tough, but it was tough for the whole fam. But now it's like the fam's better after it, going through it together.
That happened after my grandfather died. I noticed because like before that, like my dad has like a lot of brothers and sisters and stuff. So like nobody like really talked much before that. And like once their dad died, everybody sort of kind of circled the wagons and put all their shit to the sides and, got over it for a while. And, things kind of pop up here and there, obviously, because that's how families work. But things are a lot closer than they ever were, and you never think that would happen by having some losses occur. But it's crazy how that works. We really take stock of what's important,
Yeah, and you know what? The best, Ken, you as well, the best way to deal with loss, because I've had, I lost both my parents, and I've been like the patriarch of my Dunn family for 11 years now, so I try and be a good guy, is just to talk often about the people and say positive things, and remember, talk about your fond memories as if they're still around with other loved ones, because it's tough to do that. People don't like to start that, but once you just say something kind, everyone starts chiming in, and it's like you're talking about someone who's still alive. So that's the way I found to remember, get through the tough times with loss.
Yeah, like we got to kind of like lead by example in that way, I think, and just be willing to be open, talk about these things, and like not create these like emotional boundaries around things, and because that adds to the trauma. If we're not allowed to talk or express ourselves, like we don't want to like bring something up because it might upset somebody or make them think about something in their past. Like maybe it's a good thing that we think about this stuff and confront it.
Be triggered more often, maybe.
Yeah, maybe we should be triggered more often. Exactly. Maybe we should confront ourselves and not hide from ourselves and our losses and grow.
Well, that's a lot about what art is, really. A lot of it is triggering, and that's why I guess it's been really weaponized in propaganda because of the impactfulness of it, right? So see a lot of artists that are able to vent in that way, which appeals to a lot of other people in a medicinal means. They see a piece of art and it speaks to them on a level that lets them know, like, oh shit, like I'm clearly not alone in this. This motherfucker is painting my feelings. Like, how'd you do that? you know, and or creating something that reflects like a mirror what I see, you know. I think that's like very powerful for artists to have like that skill. You know, it's very therapeutic, but it's also very medicinal. You know, it's self medicine that also is third party healing. You know, like as an artist, you're not just healing yourself with your work, you're healing others. So like I don't know, just shout out to the people with that skill, because it is hard.
It's
Yeah.
like we want to open up our wound to help you close yours in a weird way. Like we're like, here, like watch me rip myself to pieces, and you can use those to put yourself together.
Yeah, from you know, theatrical performance art to lyrical musicianal art to, you know, graphic design to just in general, like, you know, lifestyle. You know, feng shui is an art style, a lifestyle. It's an art style, and so yeah, it can just be more than, you know, drawing stick figures or whatever. Art is a lot of things. Art is covers a lot. So I guess to kind of wrap things up, speaking of art and stuffs, what kind of drops is coming our way, Cheese?
Let drop.
Hey, I made a piece of art here. I want to show you. But actually, I asked you what your favorite event was, because I have to talk about this event while I was down at Bitcoin Miami. Just real quick, it was super badass. The number one event down in Miami was the Carbon Market Exchange Green Carpet event.
Yeah.
Oh, the green carpet event.
Yeah, so like they're carbon, they're very they're looking to reduce the carbon emissions in the world. They have a very strong sea-level team, but they basically invited us, me and my buddies, when we were at the Fontainebleau penthouse for the Fortress event, and then they had another penthouse event on Friday for the green carpet event, and then there were too many people like trying to show up, or they heard there was going to be way too many people over capacity, so they switched locations last minute right by Star Island in Miami, you know, where all the stars live. It was like this $20 million house, and it was right on the water. They had a DJ, yeah, full bar, there was jacuzzis, they had like a fire burning pizza with all sorts of different pizzas they were serving all night. I mean, it was like a primo party in Miami that you want to be at. So I just got to give them credit, because Carbon Market Exchange, they're changing the world, honestly. And they have XCO2 tokens that, you know, allows you to offset your carbon footprint when you buy the token. So it's an amazing project. I just wanted to say, man, they did a killer job down there.
That's cool that they're tokenizing that, because I was talking to somebody the other day about your virtual or metaverse carbon footprints, because there's a lot of articles coming out from CEOs of a lot of companies talking about like Bitcoin mining and its impact on the environment, and NFTs and their impacts on the environment in the real world. And it was like, yeah, well, guess what? There's recycling in the metaverse, and we can contribute to that real world cleanup in a sense with these sort of like taxes, as transaction fees, you know, like, so it's cool that they're kind of on that step towards that, because I definitely see the metaverse being something that's not forced tax, but like a volunteer tax to help with whatever, you know, emissions the metaverse may cause in the real world.
And that might improve over time too, as all these larger chains move to proof of stake. And away from proof of work too, because proof of work, that's the model that causes all the, you know, the eco unfriendliness, let's call it. So, I mean, yeah, I agree with you though.
Yeah.
I don't know what I'm saying. I just like went off on like the whole thing.
Well, I don't think. Yeah, I mean, how cool would it be if Coca-Cola would, you know, have, instead of like 5 cents for recycling on the bottle, you could get a cool Coca-Cola NFT from like the recycling machine or something. Way more people would recycle, you know, manually, then we probably wouldn't need so many recycling trucks and all this and that. So it's a real gamified future we're looking at. You know, it's cool that they're doing this. And it's funny that they did a green carpet event. Like, I would imagine it was like a weed thing, and then show up and it's like, green is in like for Earth, and I'm just like, still cool people. Totally different vibe though.
Way different vibe, but cool people nonetheless. You're right. Way different vibe though.
Yeah, that's bros for sure. All right, man. Next time they have a party in town, make sure I'm there, bro. We'll definitely storm the gates together.
Hell yeah.
We'll show up dressed up like the Blues Brothers.
Yes.
Shout out to Bitcoin Blues Brothers, by the way.
But we got both light up glasses on instead of the traditional sunglasses.
I got the mask thing. I don't know if the battery. Oh, it is charged.
Light up mask.
Yeah, I got this thing.
I thought I had a different front. Oh yeah, that's different.
Cool. And you can see out of that, right?
Yeah.
Awesome.
You were wearing that on the side of that boat when the idea of shitcoin was created.
Oh shit.
You had that night. We're all dangling our feet off of the edge of that thing
by the Intercontinental, right by that boat thing. Yeah.
And you had the mask. Everybody was like doing acid and stuff like that. And not me, not you, obviously, but like everybody.
Everybody.
And not us, but everybody was. But anyway, that mask, it's stuck in my mind. So that's an iconic piece, just like with Drops glasses as well. So
that's a metaverse relic right there.
It is. I don't know if you realize this. I just wanted to point that out.
Yeah.
Artifact.
Oh yeah, Chris Cat in the chat said, "What the fuck, bro? That mask thing. Yeah, this is awesome. I think I got this right by the Ferris wheel in Miami. So if you're in town, stop by the Ferris wheel. They got all kinds of masks and stuff."
Shout out Bayside Mall.
Bayside, yeah, that's what it was. Bayside Mall.
Bayside. I like Bayside. It's cool.
That's probably where you got your glasses, right?
Yeah, probably.
They look like
no.
I
ordered them from Mars.
Oh shit! Yeah, you got that. No. You got that Tesla delivery or SpaceX delivery.
Anyone can buy them on Amazon for like $40. Honestly, I'm just the only asshole running around town with them, having confidence, I guess, at the moment.
All right, let me make sure I drop this one more time before we wrap things up. Let me do share screen right here. I just want to remind everybody to stop by around 5 p.m., 5:30 p.m. Eastern. I can post the link again in the chat. It's on Twitter as well as now in Telegram. So yeah, if you want to RSVP or stop by around 5, just set an alarm or something. Click the link, set an alarm, do the thing. It's a Zoom webinar. We're going to be chatting for about 20 minutes, or I'll be chatting for about 20 minutes, and then I'll do a Q&A for about 10 minutes with the audience. So if you guys wanted to pick my brain, here's the spot to do it. I guess recap one more time, so what people can expect to get out of this.
They're going to get some Kenn Bosak insight onto NFT strategies.
Bosakian. Right.
And, give yourself a chance to shill whatever you want to talk about. I know you have some miners. You have a whole shitload of NFTs. I mean, I think you should tell the audience what exactly, not exactly, but give them an idea of like the different types of NFTs you have and what the utility is and the staking capabilities.
Yep. No, and I'd definitely be able to, again, speculate on different utilities that are similar to what I'm doing. It's like proof of concept. So just stop by, guys, 5 p.m. Eastern. Time zones are hard. So if you're in a different time zone, just like Google the calculator for your clock and 5 p.m. Eastern.
Be careful.
Bobcat, I'll see you there, bro.
Dude, if you think about how many there are, actually, every time me and you are right about a time zone, we're doing pretty good if you look at the percentages. So even if we're like one off, like we're just 1 or 2 off, like it's not bad, right? People should just get over it. It's only an hour.
All
Right.
right, we're gonna wrap it up, bros. Thanks everybody for tuning in. Don't forget to give Le Drop, which she's a follow on Twitter. The Twitter handle is in the title there, so go ahead and give them a follow on Twitter. I'll see y'all around 5 p.m. Eastern at the next one. As always, have a day.
See you guys.
Hello, happy bros. Hey, you're about to get a face full of the Kenn Bosak. He's a mentor. That's what I heard. He's a connector. Oh, yeah. He's a brilliant leader. I've seen it. He's Kenn Bosak. Oh, happy bro. You gotta get some Bitcoin and hold it. Happy bros. You gotta get those NFTs and you gotta hodl that stuff. You gotta hodl it. 'Cause I'm Kenn bro. We got your Bitcoin, bro. He's an original. Buy some NFTs and hold them. How many times does he have to tell you? Going to the moon. Going to the moon. We're going to the moon. We're going to the moon. Going to the moon. We're going to the moon. We're gonna get real high. 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 Yeah, we're going to the moon. We're going to the moon. Bro, we're going to the moon. Oh yeah, we're going to the moon. We're gonna get real high. Real high. Yep. Real high. Hello, happy bros. Come get some Kenn Bosak.